Hello, you huggable lollipop. I am Joseph the Huggist, and this is movie review in quotation marks. I really should change the name of that title. It should be movie thoughts instead of movie review, because I'm not really reviewing the movie. I'm more just giving my thoughts upon the movie. But whatever. So today it's a little bit past the 20-year anniversary of this movie, American Psycho. In New York City in 1987. I didn't get that this was in the 80s, by the way. I completely didn't get that it was set in the 80s until I saw Ronald Reagan on the TV at the very end of the movie and was like, oh, this is taking place in the 80s. It completely went past me. A handsome young urban professional, Patrick Bateman, is a second life as a gruesome serial killer by the cast filled by Detective Willem Dafoe, the fiance Reese Witherspoon, the mistress Samantha Mathers, the co-worker Jared Leto, the secretary Chloe, I can't say her last name. This is a brilliantly wit comedy, extremely the elements to make a man a monster. Released April 14, 2000, directed by Mary Harnon. Box office of $34.3 million. And it was alright. It was alright for me. So how many times I lost interest was 5 times. It definitely lost my interest near the end more so. And my least favorite scene is when he is just about to kill the cat at the very end of the movie, and my most favorite scene is when he's taking out Jared Leto. That was a pretty awesome scene. And by the way, I'm using Motor Rush GT because if a game doesn't have a theme I can't find, I feel like this is more of a, hey, we're going on a ride, let's talk about something, so let's talk about movies. That's why I'm using Motor Rush GT. And it's a very fun game to play. I love playing this game. I enjoy it. So, here are my notes on the movie. 3 minutes into the movie, at the restaurant, Bateman sounds like he's trying to do an impression of a white person talking when some other culture or race or something is trying to do an impression of what a stuck-up white person would sound like. That is exactly what Bateman is talking about. It's like dead on. It's super weird. So how long does Bateman's morning routine take? At least an hour, right? Maybe 2. I mean, he's doing all the stuff. He's taking care of his skin. He's putting this mask on his face. He's doing crunches. All that stuff takes time. He even said at one point that mask takes about 10 minutes and do what he said, 1,000 crunches. That's got to take at least a half an hour, maybe more. No idea. But he probably spends more time doing that stuff than he does actually killing people. Does Bateman like Courtney because she's so out of it all the time that he doesn't have to put up with the act 100% of the time? He doesn't have to give his all to fool her. Is that why she's spending time with her? We see her more than we see Reese Witherspoon in the movie. What the fuck? What am I watching? Businessmen are having a dick measuring contest over business cards. The one big question I have is, why am I enjoying it so much? Like, that scene was so weird, but yet I was so into it. I don't get why I was into it. It's weird. So in the movie, Bateman just murdered a homeless man. Got no reaction from me, but then kills a dog, and instantly I say, oh shit, that really happened. Watching the movie, the homeless man dies, and it's like, well, that's something. If I were to see it in real life, I would probably do something about. But in watching the movie, it's something that I've seen before, and like, oh, nothing special. But stepping on a dog, oh no, that gets the reaction. Next note. That is the most polished and clean axe I've ever seen in any entertainment form ever. I've never seen an axe that's that polished before. I work in the metal shop too. I've seen a lot of polished metal. I've never seen polished metal that polished. It was amazing. So did Bateman kill Jared Leto's character because he was jealous of him? Also, there was a real good like acting moment from Jared Leto. Very subtle, like after he gets the axe in the head, you see his leg twitch just for a second, like he just did it once real quick. I really respected that choice there. Does Bateman actually do any work, or does he just watch TV and listen to music at his job? You never actually see him do work. Reese Witherspoon earlier said that his father practically owns the company basically, so he's just like a figurehead there. Later on, I think it was Harvard. He said he went to Harvard and Harvard Business, whatever. Did he actually do anything there? I mean. Well, there's one thing that I know about Bateman for sure is he can definitely chew gum and walk at the same time. He was directing two hookers while talking about Phil Collins. Having an in-depth conversation about Phil Collins. You would think the music would have gave it up. That's I'm ashamed of myself because the music should have gave it off. Those are all 80s. I like those soundtracks. I like all those songs that they were playing. Everything does point it to being the 80s. Did not pick up to it. I was like, oh man, this guy just likes retro music. Even the cars. I'm really ashamed of myself that I didn't get that this was set in the 80s earlier. Bateman really has a type of blondes, doesn't he? Like, we see him go after blondes way more than anything else in the movie. So what does Bateman bite under the covers to get that much blood so quickly? Is it the vagina? It's I can't think of anything else that he could have bitten down there. Dropping the chainsaw down from the staircase and hitting a girl is a 1 in 1,000 shot. That's a shot even Michael Jordan would. That was impressive by him. Real impressive. For the most part, I was digging this movie up until when he tries to kill the cat. Then he goes on that falling down killing spree, which was so-so. I mean, there is one when he kills the security guard. I found that part entertaining. I don't know if it's being picked up on the mic, but I cannot stop yawning. It's very late at night for me right now. So like, up until that point, the movie's just started to drag on. He's just killing all these people, and there's no thought or anything behind it. And then we get to see him at the restaurant, and then yelling at the secretary. He completely lost his mind. And that's one of the things that I don't really know about the movie is I don't know if he actually was killing these people, or if he just lost his mind thinking he was doing it and had a psychotic break. I didn't fully get it, but whatever. So that's my last note. On the overall, for me, it was like a 7 for a good point of the time, but it actually it's now a 5 out of 10 for me. The end of the movie ruined it for me. It completely did. if I knew it was, if I realized it was set in the 80s, it probably would have been like a 6, but it's a 5 for me, and the recommendation, it's like a 2 out of 5. Nothing special. For years it's been on my to backlog of watching movies, my movie backlog, and I finally got to it. Really excited. Kind of didn't disappoint in most parts, but definitely disappointed in the end. We never get to see him get his comeuppance, which really sucks for me. I like happy endings. That movie did not end happily. It ended. Alright. So that's all I have to say about American Psycho. Well, I've got the mic open. I just started watching Tiger King, and like it's been like a week or two past since there were 3 since it came out, and I'm typically I live in my own world where I go to work, I talk to a few people that are talking to Tiger King, and they asked me if I saw it. I was like, no, I didn't watch it. They go to me, why, like, it's really interesting. It's like, I don't know. So I'm trying to make content for my channel. Just keep making more and more content, and focusing on getting more and more stuff made. Mainly for myself, anyway. But I finally started watching, and it's pretty interesting. Kind of wish I started sooner. So I'm gonna end this recording and then go back to the episode I was watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next week for what movies next week. What movie do I have? List next week. Oh yes, a horror movie. That's pretty cool. And this, I won't be playing Motor Rush for this one. I'll actually be playing a NES game. I'll check you next time. Peace.